Hey guys, what's going on? Today we are going to react to Pokimane's I didn't do that on purpose. I swear. To Pokimane's apology. I was on my Twitch stream and my viewers were telling me about this apology video. Well, actually, I was looking at videos to react to, and then I mentioned it, and they all started commenting saying that she's one of the biggest Twitch streamers. I don't really watch that many other streams because I'm so busy live streaming all day, every day. If you see my Facebook is my biggest platform. I have like over 2 million on there. Every single day I go on live stream for hours. I have no life. So I don't get to watch these awesome streamers. But I do have a reaction channel and I have a main channel and I like to hear what's going on in the world. And since I don't shoot sketch, since I haven't shot a sketch since a few days ago, I was like, I need to hear what's going on. And I'm just looking at some of the comments here on Twitch right now. I'm watching this live as I am on Twitch. Did you know that different waters give different life at certain times? I don't know what that means, Dude Sim, but thank you for commenting. Can you explain what that means? We were reading a book together before, which was really fun. But anyway, oh my God, I just dropped George. I'm sorry, I dropped the book on George just now. Oh, my dog. Are you okay, baby? He's walking away. He's like, I've had enough. All right, we're going to jump and watch this apology video and see. Apology videos on YouTube are very interesting. This is a long one. I don't know. We'll see if I last this whole video, but yeah. We're going to check it out. It is a good book.
Hope you're doing well. This video is to address recent comments and criticisms that I've received. I know this...
Oh my God, I already feel like I'm watching an ASMR video. Her voice sounds like ASMR. I kind of like how she talks. I feel like I should talk like this. Should I watch this? I feel like because of my very low attention span, I am going to watch this video on 1.5 speed because if I have to listen to somebody talk like this, I am going to feel like I'm losing my mind. But guys, let me know in the comments below, what does she do on her streams? Is this something I should be doing? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. And if anyone has recorded this, I was commenting on what people were saying. I wasn't saying, I don't know who she is, and I've never heard from her. Water helps kill depression. Oh, wow.
This video is long overdue, and I planned a vacation for around this time, but I honestly should not have taken any time off prior to acknowledging or addressing or apologizing for these things. Not only that, but I should have properly apologized when the incidents actually occurred. It shouldn't have taken me this long to come to a proper understanding of how to handle these situations and how to apologize for that. But I hope that I can do that today. So I have a list of topics I want to address, and I'll go through them one by one. There are certain things that I want to give my perspective on, and also some things that I need to apologize for. So I hope that you can watch the video in its entirety and form your own opinions. Firstly, there was an incident back at the end of 2018 where me and Keemstar had an argument over Twitter, and a YouTuber by the name of Roblox took screenshots of these tweets and then uploaded them kind of as an archive on YouTube. And at the time, my MCN told me that because they are screenshots of my tweets, that I can have the video taken down, and Keemstar had deleted his tweets.
I agree with her on this. I'm not even gonna finish listening to what she's saying because I've had so many instances where people have recorded what I said, and I'm not nearly as big as her. She's way bigger than I am, but have taken clips of my videos and put them places, and it is very frustrating. So frustrating. Oh, Porterhouse is saying it's too fast. Okay, I will lower the speed. I think too fast sometimes, so we will watch this slower.
I didn't want the drama to snowball into something more, and I honestly regretted even starting an argument in the first place. So I agreed, and the video was taken down. This was my mistake because at the time I didn't consider the fairness of leaving that video up, as well as not properly understanding the fair use defense when it comes to transformative content. So when this happened, Roblox was understandably upset. Once I saw his tweets and comments regarding the situation and how he felt, I messaged him privately and we tried to resolve things in DMs. Later on,
I really like her voice. I'm going to start. I think her voice sounds really nice.
In January of 2019, Other people had heard of the situation without knowing that I had approached Boblox privately and that we had spoken about it. So it became a much larger, more public issue.
Pokimane. She striked this video called Keemstar vs. Pokimane Twitter fight. Someone decided to put these two videos in together and upload it on YouTube. So basically this Twitter drama became an even bigger drama thanks to the YouTube algorithm. So in a way, I can understand why you want to take down this video, but the problem here is that you're just drawing more attention to it.
And frankly, my apology at the time was not very good, or was not good enough, period. So I just want to reiterate that I'm sorry for taking down that video, and since then I have not taken down any videos like that, and I've genuinely tried to learn from my mistake. Alongside this, there's another incident that I frequently see people use clips of, where I'm talking to someone about having their video removed.
Anyways, I'll be taking down some of your videos, but yeah, I just hope you stop doing this.
And I would just like to add in some additional context prior to discussing the situation.
Pokimane pregnant.
Dude, this actually in the video.
Pokimane twerk live on stream. So why do you do this? When you make these videos and you like talk about my butt or me being pregnant or whatever, and you know it's like all fake, or you know that you're trying to use like...
No, it's just a clickbait in the fucking title.
Yeah, how does it, like, why do you falsely clickbait?
Yo, this was easy as clickbait, bro. Do I sound mean?
Yes, that's why I'm trying to talk to you.
So as you can see, this person was re-uploading my content or my stream, but then adding really inappropriate, sexual, gross...
I have to pause this because I can totally relate to this. I totally can relate to this. And I think it's really frustrating. I've had people do that with a lot of my content, and it just, and then you have to fight to get it down. It's really shitty, and just because my family watches my videos, and it's just, as a woman, it's super creepy. It's just super creepy. Anyway.
Or just misleading titles. And I had some of these sorts of videos taken down back then, but only because they were my content or my stream re-uploaded. Unfortunately, this has led to people assuming that I take down videos of people criticizing me.
Behind the scenes, she actively tries to censor the internet. And by the internet, I mean anything negative about her. People have made videos about her, and she's copyright strike them. The list goes on and on. If you make a video that is negative about her, she's going to try to gun you.
Copyright claiming on YouTube is used as censorship, and for Pokimane, this seems to be the case a lot of the time.
This is something that I've never done. If someone puts in the time and effort it takes to create a video where they're talking about me, regardless of how positive or negative it is, or if they use clips of me, that is very clearly transformative content, and I would never take down content like that. The other incidents were a bit more complicated because it was...
Well, that's good. Hopefully I am able to react to this video without her taking it down. I hope so. But no, I totally get where she's coming from with some things, because some of these channels and how they come about, like I have friends who have gotten canceled, and I understand like they don't have, sometimes people don't have the same beliefs, but it's horrible. One of my friends literally had to move to a different state. Okay? Another one of my friends got swatted. I got a bunch of death threats, and like it was just awful, so awful. I totally understand. Like, and people, once somebody big, I guess, in the commentary community starts coming at you, and that's one of the reasons like I love learning about YouTube drama and everything. But sometimes I feel like there's a line, and when it's just some of the things that people say I think is really hurtful. And I'm just too nice. I'm just very nice. I couldn't do it.
Situations where people were re-uploading content of mine or something that I put out there. Regardless, I still handled those situations badly, and I regret the way that I handled them, and I'm sorry for the way that I handled them. But I just want to make it really clear that I fully support transformative content. It's an amazing creative outlet and allows people to make a living off the internet in the same way that I've been so lucky to do. My understanding of what should or shouldn't be taken down on YouTube 2 years ago was not well informed, and I've tried really, really hard to learn from my mistakes and not make the same mistakes. And since then, I stopped allowing my MCN to take down videos on my behalf, and the only exception nowadays is when, let's say for example, I do a cooking stream and I want to re-upload that cooking stream on my YouTube. Because my stream is public and my VODs are public, people can also take that same content and re-upload it at the same time. And with the YouTube algorithm, usually this means that one video is pushed and the other is kind of suppressed because they're the same piece of content. and one person, like an audience, will usually not watch both because they're the same thing. So only under those very specific and pretty rare circumstances am I kind of forced to take down the duplicate content of mine. But again, this doesn't all apply to if someone's talking about me or criticizing me. That is entirely their content. I would never touch it. Sorry this is a bit of a nuanced topic, but I hope I properly explained myself and added some transparency to the situation. And if I have to clarify anything in the future, then I'll make sure to do that. Secondly, there was a recent incident where I was on stream and I watched a video made by It's a Gundam. And I made some remarks that I shouldn't have and that I'm very sorry for. And I'd like to provide context and then apologize for what I said. So the part of the video that I watched was him talking down on my fans, and he was showing some tweets that were very clearly jokes, but talking about them as if they're facts. I hope people know that tweets like this are a joke. In hindsight, I can totally understand how, if someone was unsure of its legitimacy, it could be pretty upsetting to see something like this. I also want to remind people that I, or any streamer, does not want you to donate if you can't afford it. Everyone should always take care of themselves and their families first. And I try really hard to regularly say the same thing when I'm streaming as well. Back to the video. While he had this joke tweet pulled up, he also had a very real photo of a fan with me at a meet and greet, and he was making fun of them and the way that they look.
Here we have this gentleman right here. This guy is totally alpha. So, this guy who looks like a Pixar animated character. Oh god, I love this guy's face. He's like a gnome. Dude, he doesn't even have wrists. Good lord. He can't wear a watch.
And I've been mocked countless times for my appearance, but I understand that's part of putting myself out there on the internet. It just felt so unfair to see that happen to an innocent fan who didn't write this tweet, had nothing to do with the situation, and so in my opinion just didn't deserve it. And I got really caught up in that feeling. And
oh my god, I feel emotional for her. Like, if God, you know, I'm not that big, so if I have any pictures with fans, like, no one sees them. But, like, if I was in a situation where somebody attacked somebody who took a picture with me, I would just feel so horrible. And I do see people come in my streams and they say the nastiest things sometimes. It's so upsetting, so I can't imagine, and I get that. And I just end up blocking them from the streams. Like the other day, someone came on and just said something so bad. I just blocked him, and by mistake, I blocked the wrong person as well. And I unblocked them. So if I do block you by mistake, make sure you write me. But usually, generally, it's I only block people who say things that could be hurtful to me or someone else. But I can understand why she got upset by that. And you know what? I think that's fine. I don't think she needs to apologize for it.
So bothered, and also bothered by people's potential perceptions when seeing this video, and I must admit I reacted really poorly. This led me to making some comments questioning why the video was sponsored, but regardless of my opinion on the content, that's not okay, and I'll do better when sharing my concerns without having to comment on any part of the video that isn't the actual content of the video. I want to sincerely apologize to both It's a Gundam and to the sponsor of that video for the remarks and comments that I made. I completely understand people's concern for going after someone else's livelihood, especially in a time like this. And I wouldn't want to see that sort of thing happen to someone else. I also don't want to see that sort of thing become a larger tactic or trend on YouTube. So again, I'm very, very sorry, and I'll make sure that in the future, if I am to comment on any part of a video, it's just its actual contents, not the sponsors, and also not to encourage my community or my viewers to leave any sort of negative feedback. I sometimes see a clip and a tweet circulating from the past where I've said the N-word. I believe the tweet is from about 5 years ago and the clip from about 7 years ago. And although I never said it with ill intent or racial context or the hard R, I still want to make it clear that I don't condone the use of that language. And I don't want my deletion of these things or my silence now to make it seem otherwise. I've commented on this in the past, but honestly, my statement or comments then weren't even good enough, even though people were very understanding. I just want to make it clear that I am genuinely so sorry if I hurt or offended anyone with what I said. I really wish I could go back in time and change the past. Unfortunately, I can't, but I do hope that my behavior in regards to language for the last couple of years and onwards will speak for itself. There are some final points I'd like to quickly touch on. Although they're not as important as the aforementioned things, they are just topics that have been frequently brought up and kind of intertwined with more important criticisms. I've seen a lot of people talk about the way that I look recently. Just want to put it out there. I don't think I'm the prettiest person in the world, but I think that's okay. Everyone's entitled to an opinion. As an online personality or content creator, there's quite a lot of pressure to look perfect all the time. And I feel like it's created a bit of a culture that is really detrimental to the self-esteem of honestly just about anyone that has social media. So I don't at all regret the no makeup streams or photos I've posted in the past. I want to make it really clear to anyone out there that it's okay not to look Instagram ready all the time, and that you can be perfectly alright with both the version of you that's more glammed up and the way that you look on a bad day. Both versions of you are perfectly okay. I personally made the decision 7 years ago or whenever I got into streaming that I don't want my personal life to be a part of my content.
In general, relationship stuff is stuff that I don't like to talk about outright, because even when I'm single, like, imagine how many people would care, and then if I got into a relationship, even more people would be invested in what is going on in my relationship, and if I had a relationship, I would want it to just be, like, between me and that person, and not a million people giving their unwanted opinion and advice, and the thought of that just makes my brain move.
And that's just what I'm going to stick by until I and whoever I'm dating at whatever time decide otherwise. For me, this also creates a healthier divide between my work life and my personal life, which is an area where the lines are already pretty blurred. I understand some people want to relate this to donations, but you could also argue that one can make a lot of money by publicizing the relationship or making content out of it, and neither of these things are wrong at all. I'm happy for others, whatever lifestyle they choose. I just personally feel like everyone has a right to privacy. I personally want to be able to experience my relationships without the scrutiny of an online audience. And if you disagree, that's totally all right. You don't have to support me or my content. React content is very popular both on Twitch and on YouTube. Whether it's good content, bad content, transformative, or lazy is understandably up for debate. I can't say with certainty one way or the other. All I can say is that I do my best to engage with whatever content is on my stream, and honestly, oftentimes to the point of annoying my viewers.
Anyways, back to the video. Oh yeah, what I was gonna say, and it's not the first time that people have said mom. I saw. Oh my god, that reminds me of some.
Cap and
That's
Bucky
so
have a brutal
cool.
fight, but Steve is able.
He thinks his friend dies.
The odd tracer game, so he
Again, pause again, Andy.
Some days it's just nice to have a chill, relaxing stream with your chat. Oftentimes I'm recording with Offline TV or other collabs or other influencers, and so being able to do that is a nice balance in content or a nice break, per se. After the copyright controversy, I've been especially cautious of this. The only content I ever leave up on my stream, if I'm not actively present and engaging with it, is either my videos or Offline TV videos. To end things off, again, I'm really sorry that this video is late. Despite my planned break, I should have addressed these things sooner, or I should have addressed these things as the incidents individually occurred, or better yet, the incidents shouldn't have occurred in the first place. I need to be better in facing things head on and just doing better in general. There was a lot of guilt during my time off, and it helped me better reflect on things. I have, of course, a responsibility to myself to take care of my mental health, but I also have a responsibility to all of you to improve and to just be a better example. So overall, I really do feel like I let some things get to me that I shouldn't have, and I hope that moving forwards I can just be appreciative of the amazing community I have and the platforms that I have. And I also want to add that I know criticism is bound to come in many different ways. I just really want to thank anybody that discussed any of these topics in a constructive manner. Reading your comments or thoughts genuinely helped me better understand my wrongdoings, as well as just further my perspective. So thank you for listening. I hope I can do and be better for you all. Have a good day.
Wow, what do you think, guys? What do you think? Oh my goodness, so much talk. What's up, everybody who's been tuning in during this stream? I did a live, just doing a live reaction, and some of the things she says, I agree, and it's very hard, especially when you're growing up as a streamer, and you kind of grow up online, because I've been doing the internet stuff for like 10 years, so I feel like I definitely am considered an internet professional. Even though I'm like I'm an OG YouTuber in a way, I guess, in a weird kind of way. So I totally get where she says you always have to look good. There's my uncle in the background. He's just like slowly, like, you see him? He kind of, you look like Bernie from Weekend at Bernie's. I'm shooting a reaction video. Oh, he's grabbing his wine. Show them the wine, Daniel. Show them the wine.
The wine is fine. I love the wine. I needed my wine. She took my wine in here, and now I have a wine. That's a great woman.
Oh, George is scared. My dog just
Yes,
ran
the
over
dog's
him.
scared of me.
Yes.
Yes, I'm going to have a glass of wine.
Yes.
My dear.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay, guys. Well, with a special guest, that's my Uncle Daniel in the background. It is hard. It is hard shooting videos every single day like this, and definitely separating your personal life with this online life, and also having a relationship. I could do several videos about having a relationship and being a internet star. It's just weird. It's just weird. Hence why I'm single. I'm not gonna blame you guys. It's not your fault that I'm single. Maybe just a little bit. Just a little bit your fault why I'm single, because I'm awesome. Why wouldn't I be in a relationship? But anyway, Pokimane, amazing YouTuber. I just found out about her because of this this channel, this trending page, and I wanted to check it out, and my viewers were like, "Oh yes, she's amazing. You should watch her." So really cool. Love her voice. I'm gonna subscribe, and I'm gonna look at what kind of content she has done, because it's hard to get to grow that much and to stay kind of on this consistent path of YouTube stardom. I do feel like right now there's a trend with overdue with apologies. I feel like there was a few YouTubers this week who came out with apology videos. So I don't know, maybe should I jump on the bandwagon? Should I have an apology video? What can we apologize for? I don't know. A lot of my ex-boyfriends are hitting me up and calling me a narcissist. So I mean, we can start there. Like, I'm sorry I don't want to get back together with you. Doesn't mean I'm a narcissist. Just means I don't. Yeah, I'm not going to get there. I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to do it. Your uncle's cracking me up. All right, guys. Oh, I can apologize. One of my viewers said, you can apologize for calling Pokimane Pokemon. Because I'm just used to, I love Pokemon. So that's why. I think it's a great name. It's brilliant. All right, guys. I love you. Make sure you like this video. Help me let's get 10,000 likes. Is that possible? I don't know. Do you even see these videos? My channel just somehow, something happened where no one sees this stuff. So if you like it, it'll help the algorithm. But let's bring it back to life. All right. I'll see you soon. Oh, and join my Discord. I'll put that in the description. I got to add that in there. Yes. Love you guys. Follow me everywhere, especially Patreon. I want my Lauren.